Hey everyone, welcome to another Anime Kingdom discussion and review. This one is on episode 5 of Rakudai Kishi no Cavalry. And this episode, it wasn't any like huge action-packed episode, but it was still a nice kind of episode to show the relationship, how it is going between, both, Stella and Iki, That was pretty much it. Like, right now, Iki is getting, like, super popular. All these girls are starting to like him. Obviously Stella's getting jealous over it, and he's just a super nice guy. So he's like, yeah, sure, I'll help you, teaching all these girls how to like use a sword. Also, it was a pretty cool fight with a bunch of these guys trying to fight him, and he uses, he doesn't even use his like weapon. He just like beats them all down and throws like a pebble in between the guys for when the I don't know what it is for the gun, but so it didn't work. That was pretty dang cool. I was like, dang, that's my boy right there. Now, but Iki is pretty much a badass, popular guy now in the whole school. Everyone likes him. But yeah, pretty much the whole episode is Stella getting jealous over him. It's pretty much been 2 weeks, and she's like sad and kind of thinks he doesn't like her anymore because it's been 2 weeks and they haven't been doing anything that lovers usually do. They haven't even held hands or kissed, she said. And she doesn't want to say anything because she doesn't want to come off as like a slut or something, a naughty girl. That's what she said. So I can kind of get that, why she's like that, but she should just tell him, to be honest. It was pretty funny to see her playing that game as well. The character looked pretty much just like Iki, just with glasses. And actually, I gotta say, she looks a lot better with her hair down. I wish they would have her keep herself with her hair down, because it looks a lot better. That's my preference. But yeah, the rest of there was a nice, fan service pool scene with her in a bikini and everything. And then they finally start discussing it. Pretty much what happens is Kagami pretty much tells Kagami, she finds out that's why, and Kagami tells her, you gotta do this, you gotta do that, or he's just gonna run away. You're gonna lose him because you don't, take action. And that's the same thing that, Alice says to Shizuku. But I'm sorry, but like so far, I don't think Shizuku's gonna. I'm sorry, but your brother doesn't feel the same way about you like that. And I'm wondering if they're gonna have a scene like that, like have like some emotional turmoil between them later on in the series. It's a possibility, some conflict and stuff to put in there. But yeah, pretty much what was going on was Iki was feeling the same way about Stella, and he didn't want to tell her either because he didn't want to look like he was just a perverted guy who just wanted to do stuff to her. So it was pretty funny in the end. All their worries and everything, it was pretty much they were pretty much doing the same thing and felt the same way. So it was pretty funny and cute to see that. And then that ending kiss was really nice, like under the water, and there's like rainbow kind of colors, and they're kissing. It was really nice, to be honest. I honestly really liked that kiss. After that, we pretty much get told that they're gonna have their next battles. It's against student council members. So I'm wondering how like these two guys are gonna match up. The girl is going against Iki, and the guy's going against Stella. So I'm wondering how that's gonna be. That's the next episode probably. So this episode wasn't a big action one, but it was still good in pretty much showing their relationship together, and how it was at first not so good for these past 2 weeks, but they finally connected even more than they already were before, and everything's going good for them now. And we also see a little bit of the conflict of Shizuku and on how she feels about her brother, and how she doesn't think she has a chance anymore, but Alice still says still thinks that she has a chance. It was also pretty funny when all of the girls were showing like in their bikinis and stuff, and all of a sudden Alice was showing, all the guys were like, oh, it's like, what the heck. Those guys are pretty funny though. Right after they got their ass kicked by Iki, they're like, masters, like, oh dang, that's how, huh? That's how you get guys to call you master. Beat them up and they'll be like, yeah, I'm the badass, I'm the master now. But yeah, overall it was a good episode. It was a nice, sweet, funny episode that you could definitely be happy about, because you see their relationships a lot better if you like them being together. I do. So it was a really nice, good episode for me. And then you want the action episode? That's probably next week's episode, from the looks of it, because they're fighting the student council members. I don't know how that's going to be, but I'm excited for that, because so far The action has been pretty dang good, and hopefully now we'll get to see more of Stella's fighting in too, because she'll be fighting the other guy, and it's not just gonna be like all about Iki, which I like Iki and his style is pretty badass, but you know, I want to see some Stella fighting too. And yeah, that's all I really gotta say, guys. So hope you guys enjoyed this Anime Kingdom discussion review. If you have any questions, feel free to comment below. If there's anything I missed and you want to talk about, comment below as well. And until next time, guys, see ya.